Wow, Wooly here. I'm out. Out. Stay tuned. Yeah, guys. So, I'm out for an overnighter. Now, those of you who are new to the channel probably haven't seen goat camp before. So, that's where I'm heading tonight. Just heading up through the stand of Scotch pine, coming up to a feeding station for pine martens and red squirrels. So the thing is, right, the wind is with us. Well, the wind is blowing in my face and we're heading straight into the wind, so if there is anything about, we have a really good chance of seeing it. But picking it out with this camera might not be the best. So, as you can see, goat camp is a little bit off the beaten path. I've just managed to find the path. Now, this is the only path there is into it. So, the problem being is that it is chest high with ferns, right? I don't mind walking through ferns. It's just that we're in quite steep ground off up this way, down this way. Okay, so when you're walking through the high ferns, you can't see where you're putting your feet. So you just gotta sort of feel your weight. Now I am off the path completely now. I'm nearly 100% that the path is somewhere up this way. But this is the sort of path you're following, you know. So, goat camp is over there somewhere. Well, it's got loads of cool rocky outcrops like this. And actually just down below me here there's a line. There's about a 10-foot cliff, rocky outcrop. It's not really a cliff. But look at this guy. You know? So I think the last time I was up here to camp, the dog went missing. And there's that rocky outcrop. Runs along here and just below me here. Not a bit of wildlife, guys. Not a bit. This is a lie. A deer slept here last night. And here. See that? Probably one over there too. This is goat camp. This is it. That's me now, hey. All set up. So if you're about to go into the comments and say, well, did you set up video? I already have. It'll be uploaded after this one. So yeah, it's nice up here. It's quiet. I always feel a little bit that I shouldn't be shouting or I shouldn't be making noise or something like that. I do like being up here and just being quiet. I don't get a lot of opportunities to just be quiet. And if you don't get a lot of opportunities just to be quiet in your life, you should make some time just to be quiet, just to sit and do nothing. It is really good for the soul. So that's why I do this, you know. So like the benefits of solo camping are just unbelievable, guys, unbelievable. So what I like to do when I'm up here is I like to just touch things up a wee bit, fix something up a little bit, you know. So what I'm probably going to do now is I'm going to work on the fire area again, build the chimney up on the sides. So that is what I'm going to do. It's not like I don't have a lot of rock to play with. Right, not a lot. Just built up the fireplace a little bit. So I put this side on it, this side on it, leveled off some of this area here, collected up some firewood. So I'm just going to go out here. I'm not a big firewood user when I'm out. In that I don't keep a fire going all night. Unless it's really cold. But generally I rely on my sleeping bag. This is dead. Good and dead. So this is the camp, guys, in all its glory. Now, some of you guys who have been with me for a long time will remember I did a whole video series on trying to find the perfect camp, right? So what I realized during that series is that it's hard. Hard to find the perfect camp, guys, unless you are prepared to put in a lot of work, right? And somewhere like this is completely off the beaten track, guys, and you're not going to be able to put in a lot of work, okay? So it takes a good while to get here. You're not going to be able to bring any equipment in, as in chainsaws or frankensaw or any of that stuff, because it all comes in on your back. So you got to compromise on certain things. Do you know what I mean? So we are on a forest here. We're on a mountain here, and this whole mountain was planted by the forestry. Okay, so it used to be spectacular. Oh, the big, beautiful larch trees, and you know, and planted back in the 40s as well, when they really sort of thought about what they were doing. Not this overplanting Sika spruce stuff, you know. This was all well spaced out. It was all very big, very beautiful, lovely green areas in between it and all. The forestry clear felled everything in this area. Not just this mountain, but every mountain. So, what has happened here is that maybe 100 years ago somebody built this house here. And these beech trees have grown up from this house, you know. I know beech trees are definitely not recommended to camp under, you know, for dropping, because they drop limbs and stuff. But there's not a lot of other options, you know. I'm aware. I come in and I check this all the time. I'm here in winter, you know, I'm here in summer, so it's not like I'm just coming in blind to it. So these are the compromises you have to make, you know. These are the decisions you have to make on the fly. So yeah, that's right. I'm actually thinking of doing a live video. I'm gonna light the fire first, so I'm gonna split some wood and light the fire. I'm not gonna split a lot of wood, guys. Puku? Puku or not puku? It's a bit on the mildly side. This might be a different animal altogether to split. Hallelujah. Splits well, holds an edge well. It's a good knife, good budget knife, guys, I have to say. I am a firm believer in a raft fire in Ireland and UK. What's a raft fire, Wally? A raft fire is where you lay down some sticks first, and then you set your fire on top of those sticks. Proud dad moment. Found this in the door of the car. We had been somewhere, and Lily and Evie had been at a shop somewhere, and Lily and Evie had gone out to the car park and peeled all the birch bark off the tree. So what I'm waiting for here when I'm doing this, guys, is I'm waiting for the flames to start coming up through my piece of wood, through my bundle, okay? When it comes up through the bundle, then it is time to put some more sticks on. So what I like to do is, I'm sure a lot of you guys do this as well, is I like to lay everything out in size order of what it's going to go on the fire. Just makes it easier, just makes it so much easier, okay? So I'm not actually happy with that fire location. I want it in here. Okay. And I don't like white man fire. I like little small fires, guys. Obviously a fire needs to have a certain amount of heat in order to get going, but I don't like having a big fire. Now, you might have noticed that I have various different locations with firewood and stuff like that in them, but I tend not to use them unless it's wet. Anyway, listen, I'm going to get this going. I'm going to turn you off. This is going to be a long video as well. So here I am, the morning after the night before, as they say. And what can I say? Great night. There was some sort of a cow orgy going on at about 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what that was all about down in the fields below. But yeah, good night. Nice night's sleep. Except for the usual get up and go to the toilet stuff that I have to do. But it's good to be out. It's good to be out. It's early, like, it's early. Sun rises early. So I think I'm just gonna take down camp and get some coffee. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay frosty.